Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Tuesday the 29th of June 2021. Just looking for my pens. Medium level puzzle today, we'll get onto that in a second. I just see that some people have been arrested in Cambodia for keeping a lion at home and displaying on TikTok. Please remember, wild animals belong in the wild. It's quite true, of course, that sometimes humans can adopt cubs because otherwise they're going to die or something, and look after them. And as somebody who has a couple of cats and has had many cats over the years, I have a lot of sympathy for people who love cats, and big cats are very beautiful, but they're really not pets, should not be considered as pets, and hopefully never kept as pets. So, hopefully reintroduced into the wild whenever possible. I understand sometimes that's not possible, but if not, uh, some other conditions need to be created for them to live in a reasonable way, but definitely not as a way to get fame on YouTube or TikTok or something like that, which is a hideous idea. Right now, if you've never played Sudoku before, welcome. It's a challenging game, a great game, something that will keep you interested for many years. Now you'll see, because it's endless, really, in its ideas. I think rows across and rows down, columns down, we say, and large blocks, all containing 9 squares. And you'll see numbers from 1 to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We have the complete collection in this starting grid. The point is that we can only, since there are only 9 squares across and 9 squares down, and 9 squares within each block, each number can appear only once. And this is really how we find out our numbers. For example, we see that this 2 can't appear again in this row, this top row here. So that means there can't be a 2 here or here. And there's a 2 in this middle row, in this top, we call this a chute. And that means that there's no 2 allowed here or here or here. And there's a 2 blocking here as well. In fact, it blocks all the way up there. So there's a kind of blocking pattern along here and along here and along here. And guess what? There's only one space left. So we know that a 2 goes there. It has to, because it can't go anywhere else. And this is how we find the numbers to complete the puzzle. We see a 3 blocking along this row, and a 3 blocking along this row, and a 3 blocking down here. And so we know that a 3 has to go there. And if this is your first time on the channel, I would say, just tell you that I have no idea whether it's going to be a medium level puzzle or easy or difficult or anything like that, because Guardian is not always accurate with its ratings, and I don't rehearse or practice or even look at the grid before starting the video. Okay, I see a 3 blocking up here and a 3 blocking along here. But what good will that do, you say, because we still have 2 places where we could put a 3, and that's true. So I can't put in the 3 just yet, but I do know that it's got to be along this top row. And now that I know that it's going to block along here like this. And this 3 is going to block along here like this. And this 3 is going to block down. And this 3 is going to block up, leaving us with just one space where a 3 can go. And now we've limited the number of options along here. That will help us out. 8 blocking along here, and 8 blocking along here, and 8 blocking up here. Now, a moment ago we would have had 2 spaces, so we couldn't have defined where the 8 went, but now we have only 1 space free, so the 8 has to go there. And when we consider this 8 blocking up this column, this 8 blocking up this column, that leaves just 1 square where an 8 can go. I can hear my neighbours in early morning chat. It's before 7 o'clock. They're up nice and early this morning. 4 blocking along here, 4 blocking up there, and 4 will be in this square here. I'm not sure if the microphone is picking up my neighbours, but you most likely won't be able to understand them since they are speaking Thai and laughing in Thai. Although laughter is a universal element of communication, I think. Okay, I see 5 blocking down here, which means 5 will appear in this column here, right? So 5 is not allowed down here. Then we have a 5 blocking along here and blocking along here. And so, over the noise and laughter, we can put a 5 in here. Six blocks along here, 6 blocks along here. That gives us a 6 down here. Trying looking out my window to see what's going on. Never mind. Where was I? Totally lost my concentration today. Okay, missing numbers down here, right? Missing numbers are 1 and 7 appear here, but we don't yet have a 1 and 7 here. So 1 and 7 are limited to these 2 squares. That's not going to help us, but at least we can now count along the bottom here. So we have 1. We don't yet have a 2, but we know it's not going to go here, and we know it can't come here. So 2 is here. So let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4 we don't have yet. This was 1 and 7, remember? So this is now 4. Up here we know that 4 is going to block here, so we'll be in one of these 2 squares. So we'll block all the way down here as well. So 4 blocking here and 4 blocking from up here will give us a 4 in this location here. Can we find out what's missing here? So we know this is 1 and 7, so 1. So 2 is missing here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 and 9 missing here. Any ideas? Any help? 2 and 9, nothing really. No, oh, actually, let's finish this off now. Okay, so 9 blocks here, so 9 goes here, and this is 8 as our last number here. And so, in fact, 9 blocks here and 9 blocks here, so this will be a 9, and this is going to be our 2, I think it was. And so now we are missing a 1 here. That's the last number. Now 2, 7 and 8 are the missing numbers here, but look, 2 and 8 are in the same column, so this has to be a 7 because it can't be 2 or 8. Right, so doing quite well. I'm not rushing this morning. I do have to work quite early this morning, which is why I'm playing an early game again, but I think making reasonable progress. Okay, so in this row here, we ask ourselves, do we have a 7? And when we say no as the answer, although why we should do it in such a fashion, I don't know. But anyway, 7 blocks here, 7 blocks here, and 7 blocks here. So that will give us a 7 here. Oh, I can hear crows calling. 7 blocking up here, 7 blocking here, and here will give us a 7 here. And so now if you remember back down here we had a 1 or 7. Well, clearly now we know that that's not 7. That is, and that has to be our 1. What's missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. 6 and 9 are missing. Well, we have an intersecting 9. That's fortunate. So we know the 9 goes here and the 6 goes here. What's missing down here? 1 and 9, but I think no help on 1 or 9 along here. So what's missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 is missing here, and yes, we have an intersecting 5 here. And the last number here has to be 6 because this is 1 and 9, so it's a 6 that's left. I hope you understood that. If this is, okay, look, if we check down this column, we find the missing numbers are 1 and 9. So now we know 1 and 9 are limited to these two. Then we can count through this block and see what's left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're missing 5 and 6 because we have 7, 8, and 9 here. Okay, so 5 blocking up here, 5 blocking up here, and 5 blocking across here will give us a 5. Yeah, that's the sound of a very old-fashioned telephone. It's not mine. It's my neighbour's. 5 blocking across here, 5 blocking across here, and 5 blocking up here. So 5 will go there. Okay, 5 blocking down here, 5 blocking up here, and 5 across here, and 5 across here gives us a 5 down here. Two blocks across here and 2 blocks down here, so just 1 square left where a 2 can go. Now we have 2 blocking here, 2 blocking here, and 2 blocking down here. Gives us a 2 here. Now if you remember, we had a missing 2 here, 2 and 4, so that's not a 2. 2 and 8. 2 blocking down here, so that's a 2, and that's an 8 now. One number missing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a 9 up there. Okay. Okay, so this 4 blocks this square here, this 4 blocks this square here, so in this row which does not yet have a 4, we can place it there. The last number is a 1, and that can go there. Now this 1 means that that's not a 1, but we don't yet have a 1 in this column, and now we do, and the last number 1 is a 3, isn't it? We don't yet have a 3 up here, so let's put the 3 in. 3 across here, 3 across here, that will give us a 3 there. 1 number missing across here now, it's a 1. one number missing across this row here now. It's a 1. So 1 blocking up here and 1 blocking across here gives us a 1 in that square there. We can find this number, can't we, by counting through here. So 1, 2, excuse me, 3. We don't have 4, 5. We don't have 6. So this is 4 and 6. Any help on 4 or 6? No, 4 or 6, but that's all we need to know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is an 8. And 8 blocks here, 8 blocks here. So that's an 8 down there. This 4 means that can't be a 4. So that has to be a 4. And that has to be 6, which is the last number there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't yet have a 6 in this column. We do now. This was 4 and 6, wasn't it? So the 6 must be there and the 4 must be there now. Almost home. This 1 blocks that square right there, so that has to be a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and 9 blocking this square, so that's our 9 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's a 7. That can't be a 7. And so this is our last number, which is a 3. No pencil marks necessary. Probably an easy level puzzle, but quite nice, and I quite like the way it developed. I hope you enjoyed it too, and I hope you have a good Tuesday. Or if you're an internet time traveler and coming back to this from a time in the future, whatever day or future recategorization of periods, time periods you're in. Thank you. Bye bye. Oh, I nearly forgot. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.